Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy. I appreciate you joining me today. Here on my channel, I like to talk about project panning content, makeup and skincare and beauty content, and on Mondays I upload a video all about keto and how I am doing my keto lifestyle. If you're interested in that, I'll link my kind of intro video to my keto journey down below, so you can check that out if you're curious as to why in the world I decided to embark on that lifestyle. As you can tell by today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my empties for the month of February. No, January. No, today is February 1st. For January, and it was quite a bit. I really was going to kind of wait and save it, but it's so much that I cannot wait. And I'm really excited to share with you the total of empties that I have for the month of January. So let's get into it. I have my products categorized into 3 different groups. The first group, which I'm going to share with you first, is the good stuff. All the things that I loved and I finished and I will buy them again, or I really, really want to. Then I have a mid category, which is, it's fine. I'm glad I tried it, but I wouldn't really want to go buy anymore. And then I have a last category of, this did not work for me, or I would not buy this again for whatever reason that might be. So let's get started in the video. So the first thing that I finished was my Good Girl perfume from Carolina Herrera. Its packaging is very cute, and it's in this a little shoe. When I first smelled this in a sample, it took me back to college for some reason. I don't know if I must have had some kind of a perfume that smelled like this in college. So I knew that I wanted to buy one of these because it was very nostalgic for me. And I do really enjoy this perfume. And, if I can get it on a good deal or whatever, then I would definitely buy this perfume again because it was very nice. Something that's always a reoccurring purchase for me, and I do purchase various scents in this, is the Tree Hut shave oil. This was the Tropic Glow scent, and even though this was called like Tropic Glow and it makes you think of summer and fruity drinks and things like that, it really just had kind of a perfumey kind of smell that I really enjoyed. So don't think that this will lock you into just summer. This was very, very nice. I do enjoy that a lot. Something I definitely loved and want to repurchase is the Milani SPF BFF, and I think it's SPF 30, I believe. It's stuck under here. But as you can tell, I cut it open and got every last drop of this out. I'm trying not to use a primer anymore and just really focusing on the SPF. And so I really appreciated that this had some priming benefits and SPF too. This is something I just finished this week, actually yesterday, the last day of the month, which was the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. And I really enjoyed this. It had a light kind of citrusy scent, which didn't bother me at all. And I know some people are sensitive to fragrance in their skin or just the scent of them. But it was very kind of like a spa-like citrusy scent. I enjoyed the way that it melted in my hands and the way it washed away all the makeup. It did a really good job of getting off eye makeup, mascara, eyeliner, and all of those things. And it didn't leave a film in my eyes, which is really, really important to me. So I would buy this again, and this is the smaller jar, so I would buy the bigger jar. I liked that a lot. Something I already have repurchased, I'm just waiting to go through some other mascaras, is the Tarte Tartelette tubing mascara. This is my first tubing mascara to ever try, and I loved it so much. I was a little worried because the wand and the bristles are very different for me. I really kind of like a natural, I don't like a rubber wand. I like the other kind, but this did a really good job, and it does not flake off, and it came off really well with things like this and water. I mean, you really don't have to have a lot of soap to get this off. And another thing that I think is really great about this and kind of fun and not necessary at all is the packaging is very, very nice on this. This wand handle is super heavy, so it feels very fancy whenever you are using it. Okay, so two things that that are samples that I tried that I do want to buy a full-size version of this. This one is the Vichy Aqualia Thermal Moisturizer. I loved this. It does have a fragrance to it, but it was very rich, very moisturizing, and my skin had a very lovely glow all throughout the day whenever I wore this. So I definitely have this on my add to cart for sure. And the last really awesome thing that I have tried and I want to buy, but this is the one I don't know when that will happen, but it might. We'll see. Anything Tatcha is really good. I got like from Sephora the birthday sample where you got to try all the different products, or a lot of the different products that they have, and oh man, I was really glad to do that, but man, my pocketbook. So this is just sort of like a kind of a silicone-y type primer, and I really did enjoy that. So that is something that I would buy if I could find it on a maybe Sephora discount or something like that. So now I'm going to put those away and we're going to move into the next category. Okay, so now we're ready for that middle category. It was fine. I liked it. I'm glad I got to try it, but I really wouldn't want to buy it again. And this is the first one I'm going to talk about is the Kristen S Dry Shampoo. I mean, for me, dry shampoo is not super important. I wash my hair mostly every day, but sometimes I go through phases where I do every other day, and my daughter washes her hair every other day, so you know it's a dry shampoo. It smells really nice, and it didn't leave too huge of a white cast in my hair or her hair really either, and we both have kind of like the same brownie color hair, so it was good. But you know, just try some different dry shampoos. I got one of these from Bath and Body Works. It's like a shower gel, and I've used it as a bubble bath as well. This is the scent Sunrise Woods, and it was a very cozy scent, so I really did enjoy using that. But normally I don't use shower gels. I just, you know, they always have really good coupons at the end of the year for Bath and Body Works, so I got 3 for some reason, whatever the coupon was. So I got 3 different scents of shower gel. So I was glad to try it, but shower gels is not really my thing. Okay, I also got last year a sample of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner, and so I used both of those up, and they were nothing to write home about. I'm glad that I tried it. It did its job, but you know, it's shampoo. I'm not a big hair person, so I like to try new things, but I don't like to spend a ton of money on things. This is just a little sample of some lotion, or not a sample. It came in like a set, I think. Sun Flake Bliss. I got that 2021 Christmas, I think. And I enjoyed that. It was fun. It did its job. I also finished the very small of the First Day Dissolving Cleansing Balm. This verges on I wouldn't buy it again because of the scent. This does have a scent in it that I don't enjoy. It didn't bother my skin. It didn't give me a headache, but it smells like Noxzema. And it has a very Noxzema smell, but I don't feel like the tingle that Noxzema gives, but it did it. The reason why it's in this mid category is because it did its job. It cleaned very well. It was very good at melting in your hands and on your face. It removed makeup very nicely. It didn't leave a film on my eyes, but I just really didn't enjoy the scent. So I'm really thankful that I had a small. Here is a sample of the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I loved this. This is like laminating your brows. It sets them in place. It was a clear brow gel, and the wand was a little strange because it only has bristles on this side and on this side. it worked really well. I didn't like the wand a whole lot. So that's probably why I wouldn't buy that again. It's just for the wand. I don't want to have to be very like careful right there, because you can really get out of your eyebrow lines really, really quickly, really fast. And so if I got to think about it too hard, then a mess is going to happen for sure. Okay, something else that I was glad that I tried, but I probably wouldn't buy it again, is the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. I got this off Amazon, and it was in the shade 23 Natural Beige, and I enjoyed it. It's very full coverage for a BB cream. Like, this could be called a foundation, and it would be totally legit. And it had also a really nice glow to it. So it did its job. It had really good coverage, but I just like to try different foundations. So I don't typically buy the same foundation more than one time. Here's another one that I enjoyed during the summer months, and it's the Clinique All About Clean mild face soap. It was a liquid face soap, and it was foaming face soap. And I enjoyed this in the summertime when my skin is normally a little oilier, but I did not think that it was going to be very good for my dry winter skin, because I did feel like it stripped my skin, even though it says it's for dry combination. I just think that's the nature of the foaming stuff, that it dried my skin out. So it was good for the summertime. And the most awesome thing, oh, that's my dog. He's having a bad dream. Charlie. He's having a bad dream. The thing I'm the most proud of finishing this month, because I don't know if I've ever finished one of these before, is a face powder. And it's the number 7 Triple Action Lift and Illuminate powder. And I finished all of it. So proud of myself for doing that. And I wouldn't buy this again, just because I'm not really a powder person at all. But I think that the next time I buy a powder, I might try to buy one that has a little bit of coverage to it. I'm intrigued about that. So if I'm wearing something like today, I'm wearing a this Say slip tint. Let me show you. I'm wearing the Say slip tint because we are actually off of school today, because we're getting some winter weather and icy road conditions and things like that. So I thought, I'm gonna just put this on. It's light coverage, very, very light coverage, but you can build it up to a low medium coverage. So on days like when I'm wearing this, I would love to have a powder with a little coverage. So that will probably be what I buy next. All right, we're going to hop into that last category, and then I'm going to give you the total of all of the things. All right, last category. Here I have a sample. There's a lot of samples in this one. A sample of the Drunk Elephant Wonder Wild Miracle Butter. It's sort of like Aquaphor, kind of, and I might as well just buy Aquaphor to me. So I wouldn't buy that. No. This was a perfume sample of the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. It was fine, but I mean, not one of my favorite ones. I did not like the scent of this, the Murad Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Cream. If something has a really bad scent, then I can't get on with it. So this one is a definite no for me, because it had a weird smell. But it wasn't bad. Like, you see how that is turning orange? It didn't come out orange. So I don't think that the scent was because it was bad. I just think that's the scent that it had. Another sample I tried was, I'm not sure what the brand is. I ripped it. Oh, Peach and Lily Skin Shield Blurring Primer. I'm just not into primers a whole lot, so that's not something I would go and buy. I'm also calling this, because I think I've been working on this for at least 6 months, and it's the L'Oreal Telescopic, the original one. Apparently there's a new one coming out now, and I used this on my bottom lashes, so that's why it took me a really long time to finish it. But I did not really care for this, because number one, it's the same kind of brush as that Benefit Brow Setter. There's bristles on certain sides, not all the sides, and so it makes it very difficult, and you have to really think about where you're putting it and watch yourself very carefully. And I don't want to do that around my eyes. I need something that's a little easier than that. I got this at TJ Maxx, and it was the Becca First Light Priming Filter, just a small version of that. And obviously I can't buy this anymore, but I do like this a lot. And I've used that when Becca was still open. I did buy that on occasion, so that was pretty good. Okay, the last three have some stories to them. First, this empty is the Inkey List Oat Cleansing Balm. I hated this. I know that this is going to be a hot take. I hated it. There was something wrong with it. I don't know, but it hurt my face. Like, it was fine while I was doing it, but after I was finished and like had everything on, like my moisturizer and stuff, my face hurt. And so I ended up using this on my feet, as Hiram would say. Don't throw it in the trash, just use it on your feet. So I used it as a cleansing, as a like a scrub kind of for my feet, because I thought, hey, if it's too rough on my face, then maybe it'll work for my feet. So definitely not buying that again. I really did enjoy this Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, but I'm not sure what happened. There's one of three things that happened. One, my daughter had a friend over, and she may have used it and broke it off. Two, I broke it off and didn't realize it. Or three, it just used up. I used this for a grand total of like 3 weeks, and then it was gone. Nothing. It even is clicking. And so for that reason alone, I'm not going to buy it, because this was a lot of money, and I don't know what happened. But I don't want to, again, I don't want to have to be careful with something in order to make it work. So, yeah. And then the last empty that I have is the Peter Thomas Roth Firmex Collagen Moisturizer. I got this like during the Black Friday sale, and I would not buy this again. It didn't really do anything special, and it's so expensive. I mean, it's like $88 for this thing, but that's not what I paid for it. So yeah, not gonna buy it. And I even tried to put it like, because I thought collagen, renewing, and wrinkles and firmness and all that. So I tried to put it like right here, because I'm getting older, and so things are kind of starting to sag. And I didn't really notice. I even put this on my neck twice a day, and it didn't do any good. And it was sort of a gel consistency, which I prefer more of a creamy, thick, hydrating moisturizer at night especially. So that is my empties. Now let's get into the grand total. All right, I had to double check my numbers. So the grand total, what the worth of all of these things. Now, I will say that this one and maybe the perfume I did get on sale. So this is not what I spent. It's close, but this is what they were worth. $368 in the month of January. 1 month. I don't even know. I mean, I know, because there were two things that were super, super expensive, but I'm like so proud of myself. And my goal for the year is to get $750 in empties. I'm for sure gonna get that, for sure. But I also know, and I'm very realistic, because this month was so successful in my empties, next month will be a lot shorter. There will be empties, but there won't be very many. So that is something that I have to sort of consider, and I have a few things that I know will be finished in the month of February, but it's certainly not this many. So I hope that you enjoyed my video. I hope that you took away some helpful tips from the products that I finished. And hey, let me know below, do you keep track of your empties? And